Gifted membership. Thank you, Groovy.
What's up, everybody? How are you this fine, really cold Saturday evening? And thank you to Web Debbie for 5 gifted memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. Much appreciated, as always. And we have the early crew here as usual. We got Gas Masher, Frankie78, Joe Russ, Phil in the kitchen, Franco Walker, let's see, Lock Watcher, Megavolt Meister, Zap Sparky was here earlier. Ed's limping along with no big boy internet at the moment. What's up, Patrick Cranen, Red Dwarfer, Clive C, Odd Bjorn, what's going on? Gerald Hornsby, feel like that's a new one. David Garcia, Bobcat, how are you? Chicago Ted, been a second, I feel like. Everybody's showing up. What's going on? I'll get to you when I get to you. You know how that goes. What's up, Mouse in the house? All right. Let's see. So the dude's doing good. Like, no real change. He just figure eights me everywhere I walk, and I try not to trip over him. Besides that, not much more to update, except his brother, Mr. Tabinator, is now, like, when I go in, like when I go out and I feed him, he hangs out, like, at the food bowl. But when I come in nowadays, he's kind of looking around. So I think he's kind of starting to figure out his brother's in here. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, he's, it seems like he's well on the way to get here. Real Kleiner, Random Jaeger. Well, this channel's a little different. We don't do Jägermeister here. Don't leave yet. No worries. However, my channel's a little differently. Here, we'll go ahead and we'll take a phone call, and then you'll figure out what this is all about. Oh, perfect timing. Gillu? Yep. No, yeah, we got a Christmas tree over there. Got the shelves ordered so we can put all this stuff up, and I got to go pick some up, get some plywood. Yep. 5 more days of work and then 12-day vacation. All right. Yeah. No, yeah, you should keep calm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Cheers, everybody. No, I forgot to use the other layer. Now, granted, back in the day, I used to drink a lot of fucking Jägermeister. I used to get myself in trouble because I would do a shot of Jaeger and a shot of SoCo and a double shot thing. Drink like 10, 15 of those in a few hours and just be like, duh. And of course, the next day you have such a wicked hangover because of all the sugar, but I kept fucking doing it because that's Jaeger's good stuff, man. All right. I'm sorry you drank HU what? What? What's up, Matilda? What? I'm sorry you drank. Oh no, like if you're asking why I stopped or something like that, that's just what's up, Aeon? I just stopped drinking and I kind of literally just forgot to drink on the weekends, and then I started doing this for my back pain, so I wasn't taking so much Motrin, and now I just use this and no Motrin or drinking. So I kind of worked out. Let's see, we have about 4.5 minutes to our VertoThermoWhoofle. So when we do a woofle on the, this thing here. There it is. My hands are a little cold. We'll get to that, and then about an hour, hours, we'll get to Pussies and Piano, where we feed the cats, and I haven't moved the camera because I know there's only a couple more streams until the new office theoretically gets set up. So we'll just kind of have to deal with cats in the way of cats and stuff. But yeah, you get to watch the cats eat some treats and listen to Rob play piano. And yeah, we have some pictures rolling in from everybody. Besides that, like, there's not a big plan for tonight, just to kind of sit around and BS. Nothing special, really. I would think in the news. Like, I'm probably missing something, but I've been kind of just avoiding the news lately, and just seems more annoying than anything. No, Motrin is IV. Yes, Motrin is ibuprofen, or whatever everybody calls it. Oh yeah, we have 5 cats here. So, and the fifth one has only been in here for, at this point, 3 weeks. There is cat hair on the microphone. And I just punched my other headphones. All right, good deal. Good start. Good start. By the way, RV antifreeze freezes at about 5 Fahrenheit. That's about right. I've not been flying my UFO around. Although I've roughly been paying attention to all the drone sightings. It's whatever. BigClive says ibuprofen is called vitamin I in the oh yeah, yeah. When I was running doing stage crew gigs and all that, like everybody had Motrin and oh man, what is the lady menstrual popular pain reliever? That was because you could take that to get a pain relief and a little boost. I forget what it was, but everybody had Motrin and Midol. That's it. Yeah, everybody had Motrin and Midol. That's what stage crew guys always carry, and gals always had. Motrin and Midol. Yep. That shit always fucking, you get like, 10 hours into a shift, you just be like, cup. All right, let's go. Smoke a couple cigarettes and just get the hell out. Nah, that was good stuff. I remember that. Dones. God, I remember Dones for back pain. Yeah, I remember every time I'd see the commercial for that when I was younger, I'd be like, man, I wish that stuff actually fucking worked. Back when back when it was blown out. Yeah, now it's just blown up. Let's see, 14 months. What happened? Was I in a coma? Sorry. I don't think so, Craig Matthews, but I do appreciate the 14 months of support, which right now is primarily going towards our desktop engine. The channel gets its next, paycheck, whatever, or actually it'll be Saturday, next Saturday. So whenever we get it, we'll sort out the channel budget and we'll see where we're at as far as getting that engine ordered and starting that whole process for next year. What, Galar is there? Cocaine? Yeah, well, yeah, Clive, cocaine as well. That was usually around. Oh, there's Galar. How are you? I'm a bit on the slow side today. Gravity got the better of me 2 days. Oh, yeah. Gravity usually wins. Yeah. I've had gravity win a few times. Legal stage crack, pretty much. Tilda says, I am born female who has never taken Midol, but I hear it's great. Yeah, it's like this secret little, like, almost not quite recreational pain. It's not a recreational drug. It's a drug that lets you continue doing your recreational or hardworking things. So I don't think that counts. That's where I'm going with it. Anyway, it's VertoThermoWhoofle time. Shall we begin? Alright. Hey, where's the Oh, yeah, it's thermometer's up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Number one. Ooh. Ooh, refresh. Number two. Number three. And number four. Sometimes I think these are farts, says Matilda. That you know what? I am in America, so that is entirely possible. Though myself, I am not quite gaseous enough to be able to rock that many butt woofles, but I actually know a couple people that probably are. Zap Sparky celebrating my teens again with 13 months. Much appreciated for support. And Chris with 11 months, and one of our new revved up Gaggler members directly supporting the engine. Much appreciated. Cheers to everybody that's helping support the channel with anything. Likes, watches, shares, whatever you want to do. Rock it out. Cheers. Waffle or woofle? Oh no, we're not gonna rock the blue waffle. The blue waffly woof, the woofly waffly, I don't know. No, nothing blue involved there. What's up, Patrick? 13 months of damn support. Thank you very much for that. And check this out. Look, it's got gold contacts on it. It's the first one I've seen with, like, well, gold. And I can't. Yeah, we just go ahead and put that anywhere. It's a good spot. This one's weird because it's all plasticky and stuff. So this will probably die by the end of the stream. But hey, you know what? As long as I'm high, that's all that counts. All right, let's see. He's got the vertothermal. We got that. We got that. We got pick. God damn, people sending pictures in. We got Ed dropping 10 more gifted memberships. Much appreciated, good sir. Is that Steven 2? Chipmunk, I am 14 again. Random stiffies again. Hey, you know what? If being a member of the Gaggle of Goofballs helps restore your stiffiness, then by all means, rock on with that. And thank you again, everybody. What's up, Jack Attack? This, like, the whole housing spins if you move it, so it's not even glued. I could probably just pop it off and just... But I don't want to do that. The boob waffle? Stroop waffle. Yeah, still haven't gotten Aldi to get stroop waffles. This is going to be a busy week after work. Just so I can get as much stuff done and purchased that I'm going to need before the vacation starts. I'm probably going to have to go to work at least one day during my vacation, but just to pick up shelves that I got coming in. Because I ordered them off of Amazon, but it's like direct ship from manufacturer or some other warehouse. So I figured I'd love for them to show up when I'm off work, but then if I try to time that, they'll end up showing up at the end of everything, and I won't be able to get the office all the way done. No, I did not unclog the nozzle there, Jack Attack. I've kind of just, I don't know. But we'll get to, we may do glue night I think we're gonna do Glue Night Part 2 after the Christmas tree thing on Wednesday. Yes, indeed, Fama. Welcome to the stream. It will be a busy week, but then it'll be 12 days of not dealing with humans. So it's all worth it in the end. I figure, I mean, like putting shelves together and lining them up shouldn't be a big deal. What's probably going to take the longest with that is drilling a million holes in the appropriate sizes or sides for all the 5-volt lines I'm going to be feeding to power all the lighting stuff. Like, I'll finally get the hardwire the rover. That's already hardwired, but I can get that hardwired. You know what I mean? Like, these are on a rechargeable bank. I can get the candles wired. I'm going to end up using, I got some old, crappy, freaking 800-year-old PC power supplies downstairs. So I figure I'll just use all them on the 5-volt and 12-volt side. You know, that way I have the option for 12-volt, and if I run out of 5-volt, then I have, I don't know how freaking many step-down converters. I could do a 12 to 5-volt step-down converter on like every little shelf, provide 5 amps, and that'd be plenty for all the lights that are on there. So I'm sorting out my options, as it were. What's up, Crusher? My shelving preference is twin slot. BigClive.com bench is on twin slot with extra long brackets. Yeah, I have twin slot. My entire workbench downstairs is all, well, I built it. The workbench itself is all birch, but then all the shelving is twin lock. And as a matter of fact, my bedroom, I have a closet, but I just kind of just throw shit in the closet. My like actual, you know, where I put my clothes and my t-shirts and shit. It's a twin lock, you know, fucking wire storage system. I have 2 of those, one with drawers and then one with, you know, my hangers and like a storage thing. Like twin lock shelving storage solution it's universal. It's wicked awesome. And it's a shame that that it works so well because now it's getting more expensive, like Home Depot and all them. But it is really nice because I have different pieces of it now just laying all, you know, like from different projects that I have. So if I want to throw something up real quick, I just ding, 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 and I usually have an extra couple brackets sitting around because you always buy extra because you expect something to go wrong and then you have extra and then you use it for something else. But twin lock, they're twin slot, you know, that's good stuff. I love that stuff. It's nice to have something that is universal. Even like the cloney stuff is still, it's all to specs. I mean, it's just fucking metal and holes. But that's good stuff. All right, let's see. Ooh. Matilda, I was trying to find my calipers to measure this cart girth. The girth. That's a good word. Rifleman, thanks, Ed. Ed's doing his thing. That's what he do. $69.99 for a quarter jar of really great bud. That's about Maryland prices, I would say. It's not too bad. We got messages piling up here. We're gonna have to start showing some pictures and a vid or two. Yeah, why don't we go ahead while we're waiting for the top of the hour toast. Let's see what Lockwatcher's got for us here. As far as pictures go, where did it start? Okay, we'll start with Wednesday. That was the omelet. Okay. Flame that on over. So here is an omelet that he sent on Wednesday. I don't always see the Wednesday messages until after the stream, since I don't really open that up since I'm focused on like the Lego thing. Sometimes I catch it. I like the toast. I see there is a good amount of toast. Or I'm sorry, of toast on the toast. Yeah. Good amount of butter on the toast. So that's a good deal. Good deal. Omelet looks way better than the one I made the other week after the stream. Lucy on deck. Oh, look at the little cow spots. Chilling. Her eyes about as open as mine right now. And Lucy on grass. Chilling. Eyes a little more open. Might be a little itchy. Butt on grill. Yeah, I saw that and I hope it doesn't say Lucy. That's a little bit of pork butt. Looking good. Got nice char on there. I love eating that stuff. Apparently it causes cancer. I don't know, whatever. Tastes good. Anything that tastes good causes cancer. Got some pancake action here. I can see lots of syrup. I'm not seeing enough butter swirls in the syrup though. You really need to work on your butter consumption, Locke. Pancake with vanilla corn. It was vanilla corn syrup. Okay. She still should put a bunch of butter on there. Oh yeah, look at that little guy. Oh wait a minute, that's not little. I just saw the person. I went, oh wait. Thought those were like little cotton balls at first. No, asshole. Those are tablecloths. Okay, that's a big one. Around there, there's a train right there. I guess that goes around. Oh, I guess that's another train up top. Oh, that's cool. I dig that. I used to go to train gardens when I was younger. I used to have a bunch of HO scale stuff. The controls for the train are inside the mountain. Yeah, it makes sense. Or do you mean like in the hole? Well, I would assume like that and like reach in the hole, knock on the door. That train is hauling ass. Whole load of ass on there. And just hauling it right on through. That's cool. I like that. I like the snow effect cloth thing, whatever they're using is really good too. And let me flip back. I think we got some videos. Yeah, okay. So Vala and Lucy fight night. Let's flip back over. We got pups going at it. She's like, what? Wait, get her. Alright, turn that down. I mean, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Tell me you're autistic without telling me you're autistic. Trains. You're actually just trying to eat. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat you now. G scale tonight. Too many tracks. Oh, many tracks on. Ugh, many tracks and levels. God damn. Alright, we got one more. Let me flip that back. That. that. I'll fire it on over. 3D printed optical illusion. I am the designer. This will be available on printables. Also from Locky. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. He's a witch! Burn him! Oh, I could see the very end, I could see the shadow that kind of filled in the perspective. That's cool. I'll have to, you have to let us know when that comes, when that goes out. I'll let everybody know. I love how those work. I always forget until I see the shadow hit right, and I go, "Oh yeah, that's how those work. They're concave." And we got a bunch over. Whoa, what happened there? Where'd that go? Oh, let's see. Hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, let's drop a couple more from here, and then we'll have some more for later as well. Top of the hour toast. What was that? Oh, cheers, everybody. Appreciate everybody being there, everybody hanging out. Hope everybody has a pretty good holiday season. So, cheers. C2S, the next part of Poppy Playtime comes out next month. Then we'll have to play it. Let's see, we've done 1, 2, and 3. Which one was really first? Was at the end of part 2? I was just like, bah! But next time I know to make sure I have like food around and don't get all like food hangry. What is that? Is that what it's called? Hangry? So, alright. And actually, yeah, I keep forgetting. I want to try this later. For this. The Zippo pipe adapter. You don't taste any lighter fluid, so they say if you taste lighter fluid, you're doing it wrong. So I guess we're doing it good. Thanks, Fama. In case anybody's not seen that, that's what we got there. What's up, Steve? On there's Delta. I think I said I had a Delta mic. Pumpkin Vision. Black Santa outfit. Horvac, you always enjoy my annual War on Christmas. There you go. Dress up as the blah, blah, blah. What the hell's the evil horned Christmas guy? I don't know. He's one of he's on fucking American Dad. Nah, the mean guy. Krampus. Yeah, Krampus. Actually, yeah, dress up as a green. No, dress up as Krampus. Here you go. You ready? Dress up as Krampus and walk around holding the decapitated head of the Grinch, wishing people Merry Christmas. Yeah, yeah, make sure make sure you put a reservoir in there so that it's dripping like constantly too. That would be fucking amazing. I mean, even if you got to put that shit together for like, just save up and like make sure that works for next year, you can use that. Like, by all means, anybody, go ahead, take pictures, show me what you got. That would be amazing. Only if it was the decapitated head doing the greeting. Ooh, Larry XO, and that's a good one. With a little bit of animatronics in there. I mean, just some basic whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, you could almost puppet it right, like with your thumb, like hold it like here, and you got your thumb like in the head to move the mouth, and it does the greetings for you somehow. See, we're working here. We're gonna have a very festive holiday next season. Have it like barf out some blood every once in a while. Grant Rennie, have we got any candy? I need candy and soda right now. I'd love to have some candy. You know, it's a shame I went up to the dollar store today to grab some cat treats, top off on a couple supplies, and I sat there looking at the candy, going, I need to get something. And then I got distracted and I didn't bother getting myself any like treats. Oh, orange stuff. What do I have that's orange? I mean, we got the Lego tool here. That's usually not around on the Saturday stream. There's that highlighter from before. Well, that's almost orange. I mean, the lid is. We're working on it. I'll see if I can put like a permanent orange thing in the new office. We'll have, hey, we can just do like a one section of just orange stuff. With your herbaceous extracts, I do not need candy, says Big Clive. No, actually, the herbaceous extracts make me crave candy more. But I did buy the Blue Tin the Danish cookies thing. So I've been hitting them all day. I did remember to actually, yeah, I guess I did get myself a treat. And I did remember to get those. So now I got like the mini tin I found at like Rural Farms, and I got the standard size tin to add to the 500 other tins of the same exact one that I already have. Because, I'll use them one day. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I can make like landmines out of them. Oh, Clive allows himself unlimited candy on the weekends. I used to do that. And then it was, well, Friday's part of the weekend. And then, Monday, well, it was a long weekend. I might as well add Monday to it. And then, next thing you know, I gained 50 pounds. Careful. The annoying orange, says Fixer69. Yeah, I was around when that thing was popular. That I just don't understand. I don't know. I guess everybody likes a train wreck. That's all I can figure. Chipmunk, what's up, Chippy? I do orange cheese puffs like Cheetos, but not branded. From the co-op, I keep a jar of them in the van for snacking. Like the big old like 2-gallon or whatever jugs. I like to get every once in a while. I'll get those. I'm not a huge cheese puff fan, and I think that's because when I open them, I usually go if I open like the big old jug, go through half of them, and I don't even realize I've been eating them. Except for everything is orange in the house now. But they are really good. They are really good. Actual not dry oranges are great. Well, yeah, you don't want dry oranges too. Well, have I had dehydrated oranges? I don't know if I feel like I've had dehydrated orange slices or something, but I also feel like a dehydrated orange slice wouldn't be much left of it. Oh, yeah. I've had so many different, big jugs. Yes, Mr. Phil. Big jugs indeed. Orange dude? Yeah, I don't want the dude to be orange. No. I'd have to be able to pet him first for that to happen. But, yeah. Roll-in sweets. I like Rolos. I used to eat a lot of Rolo sweets. Rolo candies. Oh, what do we got here from Red Dwarfer? No, I used to, every once in a while, get Rolos. Those are like chocolate caramel looking round things. Where are we at? Yeah. All right. So here's from Red Dwarfer. We'll flip back to these for a moment. I'll keep looking up here as well. Here's Jubba. Jubba. A good morning. You can tell he just woke up. He's like, good picture. Good picture. Always appreciate it. Really chill ass black cat. What the fuck? I didn't get to see that before. That is. Like, what did he take that off of? Like, you know that's off of a car from a junkyard. Right, so I wonder if he, like, 3D printed the risers or if those were on, like, some other car. Oh my god. That is... What the fuck? That is so confusing. Huh. Okay. Kiwi redneck. Ah. Looks like an old Fiero wing. It's close to an old Fiero wing. It is close. It almost has curves like a Toyota to me, though. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, that would definitely be something you'd see running around here. That's definitely something you would see. Oh yeah, and then, yeah, that's even better. It really helps increases visibility. Not to mention he's got something across the back. It looks like he's got a freaking gun rack inside. His rear view mirror is pretty pointless. You know, what the fuck is that? What is that about? Is that the Chevy emblem, or did they put some weird ass thing on there? It looks like an insurance company logo with a lion. Well, I don't know why you'd need one. It just almost looks like the shape of a rifle hanging right there. Like, you know, like this is the stock over here. The receiver would be right about here. You got like the top of whatever the rail, you know, the rail bit right there at that corner, and then the barrel would be out here. Peugeot? Wait a minute. Holden? Oh, okay, okay, so that's GM in down there. Okay. Just making sure because like we have people here that will put other emblems. Like I knew someone that drove a Chevy Cavalier with BMW emblems on it. Like I, I don't fucking know. All right, cool. So that's them there. Good, good. All right. Let's see. Let me flip that. Oh no, that's one we can just boop. And what do we got here? Really wish this. All right. Here's from Benji. The neighbor cat. The floofers. Look at that floofer belly. Almost looks like it's in a suitcase, but that's a jacket. Oh yeah, it looks like a shirt. Or almost. Sorry, I see that that line up there makes me think like zipper. Like I thought it was packing up to go, and the cat's like meow. Oh, okay, that's just sitting there on like a chair. They tired floofer. Look at the beans. Beans. Qatar. Hey, Chris, what's up? There we go. There's the money shot. Much appreciated. Crispy. Hey, we haven't seen Crispy in a minute. Crispy woke up briefly. Yeah, you get like doesn't know what the hell month they're in right now. And then went back to sleep. That's what they do a lot, especially if you wake up looking like that. Like, what the hell happened? Oh, Chicago Ted. Okay, I don't know why it's not saving the contact information correctly. But yeah, it's from Chicago Ted. I thought so. Looks like one of those mean cats. And we got Chippy. We'll get to a couple more in a little bit. Let's see what we got from Chippy. Oh, we got a Pete. Wow. Dinner tonight. Everything I had that seemed right. Shrimp, pepperoni, jalapeno, red bell pepper, onion, bacon, extra cheese, 2 types. I got the munchies yet. I always have the munchies. Like, I pretty much always, like, I will be full, and in 20 minutes, I'm eyeing up bags of potato chips. Like, how the fuck you do it? Mm-hmm. I always have the munchies because I'm not working. I'm fucking doing everything I can not to hurt, so I'm usually kind of high. Boss called me last night. I almost had to go in on an emergency call last night. I was playing with Mike, and we're in the middle of a firefight. And I see the emergency dispatcher calling. I'm like, ain't my weekend. You know, like, ain't my week. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a fucking firefight. There ain't no pause button. You know what I'm saying? So finally we got back to base, and then like the boss called, and he's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. He went, okay. But then luckily, somebody else was able to go ahead and take care of it while we're just staring at this pizza. Oh, that's cool. It looks like a damn good pizza, though. Almost. I may have to order pizza tonight. I have to see who's got. See, Marco's has pretty good deep dish pizza. I really like deep dish pizza. Let's see. I gotta remember who's got really good deep dish. Marco's is pretty good. Was that even cooked? Yeah, it was cooked enough. Yeah, just wave a match over it a little bit. That's your blue shirt. All right, that's a good cutting. There, Benji. Well, I seen a video showing people making sound to call their cats in at work. What like that? I do all kinds of weird noises, and the cats usually just like, what? They think like something cool might be happening, I suppose. All right, we have about 20 minutes until Pussies and Pianos. Just try thick crust pizza. Well, that's the thing. They really don't have thick crust pizza here. They have standard. It's usually standard, thin, or gimmick. You know, cheese stuffed, whatever stuffed. Cram this up your butt stuffed. And a lot of places don't have a thick or a deep dish pizza for some reason. I guess it's just not quite as popular, so they don't bother with it. But it's a kind of a disappointing thing. Man, like Little Caesars, like deep dish pizza, like that shit was almost a fucking inch and a half thick. It was fluffy, crispy, full of like just buttery, yummy, goddamn goodness. I ain't found a place I could do it a deep dish pizza as good as Little Caesars. Hmm. Chippy Chipmunk says Scruff's cats. His accent is fucking weird. You think he's on pot? Yeah, they definitely. Well, yeah, some of them don't mind a pot. Some of them do. Benji, the difference between cats and dogs is when you call a dog, he comes over. When you call a cat, it goes to voicemail. That's yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty accurate. I got like that. It isn't pizza though. What isn't pizza? Horvath. Deep dish pizza? Why are y'all afraid of cooking? Oh no, I cook. Do you mean me or these other ones? I cook. Well, actually, well, you mean I got cook. I gotta make another cooking with Scruff. I just gotta get this. I just gotta get some stuff done. Really hope once I get past the holidays and office is moved and that bit of stress and other things have moved on. I'm really hoping to get things a little more streamlined. DC Alanon, I ordered a pizza in Venice and it came with a raw egg cracked over it. Uh, that's weird. Clive says, Big Clive says he's cooking is boring. I'd happily eat NutriPaste. I mean, I'll pretty much eat anything as long as it tastes, decent. And the texture, I mean, if I'm not expecting a certain texture, then whatever texture you got is usually okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Gas Master says the deep dish pizza, the deep at Pizza Hut when I worked there 3 decades ago was the same 2 inches of greasy fried dough. Oh yeah, Pizza Hut had pretty good deep dish as well. I think I ate at a Pizza Hut like, fuck, I don't know, about 10 years ago. And I think I got deep dish. Chicago deep dish. Yeah, that's what I look for. Like a Chicago deep dish pizza. Like that's one really good fucking pizza. And I know there at least was a place around here that did Chicago deep dish that was pretty damn good, but I don't know where the boop they are. Can't remember who it was. All right, it's 4:20 here. Let's see if we can we'll finish off the phone here. Oh, and then I got a couple of packages we got to open. Forgot about that. Cheers, everybody. I was forgetting something. That's oh, now it's Pete. All right, let's see here. We have 2 packages. One from Gassy Masher and one from someone who asked to remain anonymous, which is cool. Let's see, which one is this? Ah, okay, this is the one from the Gassy Masher, who is not afraid to use tape. At least someone isn't afraid to use tape. There we go. Tab A, slot B. Yeah, this I actually picked up, I think it was Monday I was able to finally pick this one up. Let's see what Gassy sent us. Come on. All right. Tissue paper. Dude, that is awesome. I will definitely use this tissue paper. Look at that. Perfect. It's exactly what we've needed. Appreciate that, Gassy. All right, let's just put the rest of this stuff. No, okay. We have, ooh, okay, a dry, hold on, just for the biscuit heads, I'll say it biscuity. A dry herb catcher barrel and a part number. I know it is tissue paper after all. No, okay. Ooh, what is this little fucker? I know I've seen these are, this is like a little, I'm sorry, I'm like fucking staring at it. Shit, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, this is basically just another, like a second stage. Isn't it? Like you put a, because if you do that, if you put water down there, it's still just going to come up there. I'll have to look at these up. Like I know I've seen these before. Obviously you don't do it like that. Just put it on the cell phone. Just no water. Just drop that sucker right on there. Let's see if it's the right diameter. I think it is. Because there's 14 and 18. Oh, look at that. Alright. Well, that's what we got now. Was that just a dry filter? No water. It works to keep the ash. Oh, I got you. To keep the water from getting crazy. A little tippy. Not quite tippy. Alright. I'm going to have to 3D print something for that. Alright. We're going to get back to that in a minute. So let me put that up there. That's awesome. We'll see how that works. And then we have the other package. Well, that's, like, I mean, I guess you could put water in it to catch the ash, but the air won't go through the water. Just over it. That later there. We have a Zippo. And this isn't from Fama. Like I said, they just, oh. They were concerned about the design being a little weird. And they told me about it. But this shit came out like fucking butter. Look at this, y'all. Boom. That is fucking awesome. Even with the little there was a possible design issue that we were talking about after this had shown up, and nah, that came out fucking great. That's cool. The show Zippo, very fucking nice. I appreciate that. We are getting a nice collection of Zippos here, and this will definitely, get used. This, you know what? So here we go. So this I carry with me. This one was from Fama. And look, if you don't think I'm using it, like, it gets used a lot. It's, sadly, it has been dropped a couple times, but I mean, when you own a Zippo, you know the thing's going to get dropped. But this thing, like, literally gets used every day. This I'm going to start using a little bit more with the bong. This, what I'll do is I'll keep this one with work, and I'll keep this one on the smoking shelf for when I go outside. That'll be great. I'll just have a selection of Zippos for every mood and occasion. Then we still got some back there as well. This is awesome. That came out really nice. So thank you to Person for sending me out. That came out great. Like, I wouldn't even have thought to, like, see about that. Like, that's cool. Thank you very much. Here, let me put that back in the box for now. Sweet. Is that stuff there? And thanks, Gas Master, for the tissue paper. Oh, and of course the filter. Yeah. Smoking jackets. At one point I was wondering what it would like to, like, sit around in a smoking jacket and just have a smoke. But I, like, need a spot to do that first. I don't really have that kind of a spot yet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get a new mic stand or just I think I'll probably just keep this one, just find a better way to mount it. It's kind of gravity assist mount. I may have to get a new mount, I don't know. Was that your Scrufdog? No, that wasn't Gassy. Gassy sent the dry filter, which, let's see. So if I fill it, I'll just take the whole thing off. Pop that off. Put that back in there. Let's grab the little ashtray. Let's see if we can try this thing out before Pussies and Piano. Where's the lighter? Still need to keep the plastic lighter around for tapping out the glass, because you don't want to hit that with metal. Like, it's that strong. I don't know, you B-word glass. But you still don't want to push your luck with it. One day I will remember that word instead of relying. At this point, I think my brain's like, well, they know what it is. They'll just tell you. Like, I mean, I own various pieces of it. Let me fill this up. Science. Alright, and just enough. I ground up just a little bit before the show. I gotta clean my grinder. It's like jamming up when you're trying to give it the old spin. Yeah, borosilicate, yeah. I always think it's Bara something. Keep in mind that YouTube classifies pussy and pianos as meaning lady bits and censors them. Yes. So we will have blurry cats. Yeah, I can't imagine what would happen if I tried to monetize any of my live streams. I'd have the strikeout hit before the show was even over. All right, hold on. I can hear my lips. Actually, look at that. That's not a bad spot to put that. Oop. Everybody still here? Okay. Hit a button. Sorry. Hold on. What's up, Outrageous Otis? Okay, let's see what this thing can do here. If, at the very least, it'll make another cool, uh, just a cool looking stage. But yeah, I get with a catching that because you do get a lot of shit that falls on the bottom. Let me just do that. Let's see. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Still tastes great. All right. Not bad at all. Brings it up a little tight, but I can work with that. Appreciate that again, Gassy. That actually makes it hit a little different too. I think because it's giving it an extra chance to cool off a little bit. Ship, what are they? Ship 33 test campaign begins. Oh yeah, I gotta see if if they're trying to launch do the next Starship launch. I think it is. Is it this month? Is it before the end of the year? Or are they letting people go on goddamn freaking holiday break? Let me see here. What do we got here? Uh, we have we have this week's special cat. Everybody enjoyed that last week. What can you see over there? So here's this week's. This week it's the musical cat. Bam! So we can see what Paper Cat is up to this week. Good to see. Much appreciated. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty close to what the dude looks like. I think we got is that a cookie or is that just food? Well, I mean, it's a cat, so there's always going to be food very nearby. Very nice, very nice. Let me flip that back and that and go back there and that and that and here's one from Jack Attack. Uh, can I do something with it? Hold on. What is oh yeah, okay, that's good. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay, that's a yeah. I feel like I feel like I've seen this one before. Yeah, that's about right. And there's no shit. I have had no, or yeah, I have known people with wings similar to that don't sit like that, but they will walk up to it and use it as a food table. Yeah, yep. That's yeah. At least they found a good use for it. Thank you, Jacques Duck. Finally managed to see one of those come in. What do we got? We got a few more left here, and then we'll be running right up into Pussies and Pianos. So we have here more from President Crispy. This is my vape. His name is Clive. Well, there you go, Clive. That seems about appropriate. The Luca Bear. Look at that little. Oh, I got a little hat on it for a cap. Nice. Ooh, wait. What? Okay, hold on. That's nice. And when you're done zooming, it simply just turns the page. That's cool. I like that. A little hair right there. Might want to Watch that so you don't suck that in. President Crispy. Crispy Chillin. Oh, I'm sorry. President Crispy. President Crispy. What's up, Captain Barrett? In Germans, we call a giant spoilers Frettenheek, which translates roughly to French fry counter, says our sexy German. Wow. Cat's got a cat. What is that? Is that a... Looks like a crochet pattern thing, pillow, Spice Girls, what? Oh, okay, 1980. Okay, now that I see what that, okay, yeah. Kitty chillin'. Big flu for kitty chillin'. Big flu for President Crispy. Appreciate it's a Taylor Swift bag full of pins, says Matilda. Perfect. Taylor Swift bag full. That's cool. What do we got there? Oh yeah, tattoo bomb. Let's see. Nice. Alright, super floof. That's not too far off from what the dude's belly looks like. And we have Electron box. Let's see. My new ZWA ASI 676 MC Astro camera. On the test before it's put into an enclosure and pointed straight up. The moon is very bright, plenty of clouds too. 2.8 millimeter lens, 12 megapixels, allows for exposures up to 33 meters long, I think. Let's see. No, it is. Okay. That's cool. So you can get like wicked time lapses going on. Does that have any kind of a zoom or long distance thing to it, or is that pretty much where that is? Like I don't know much about them. That's cool. An Astro camera on test. Okay. And then so you're taking that and whoop. So that's just gonna be that'll just be taking a big ass fisheye view of up top. Okay. I get it. I guess you wouldn't want too much zoom on that if you're going for the full capture. Nice. Jack attack. I stayed up all night and tried to figure out where the sun was. Then it dawned on me. Was that a car in that pic? I'm sure there was a car somewhere in some picture. Cars do frequently land in pictures. They are known for photobombing, which can be a thing. Oh, yeah, it is time for Pussies and Piano. Two songs lined up that Rob requested we play. This can go on a telescope, but I'm using it for a wide field views. Okay. 33 minutes max time. Oh, minutes. Okay. 33 minutes maximum exposure time. Okay. For some reason, when I saw 33 meters, I thought it was like had something to do with focal points or whatever, but 33 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about stuff like that, like telescopy, and even though I have like the drone that takes good video and all that, I know just enough to make the video look good. I don't know that stuff. But see what we can do here with Pussies and Pianos. It's quite the jumble now with 5 kittes, but I'll see what I can do to work it out. So, let me get Rob queued up here. And then I have some potato skins sitting over there I'll be munching on while they're munching on their treat. Alright. Oh, hold on. Let me lock the focus so it's not bouncing in and out. Fucking definitely gotta try it. Well, I mean, actually, the hallway's pretty bright, but I am going to end up adding more lights out there once the new office is set up for the new overhead Pussies and piano view. That's locked. See all the freaking everywhere. All right. Where did the mouse go? What the fuck? Did I lose mouse function here? Can't hit buttons without a clicker bit. What the fuck is going on? I have no idea what's going on here. Did the battery just decide to fuck off? I guess. Well, that's inconvenient as shit. Hold on a sec here, folks. I guess I need to put another AAA in here, because this ain't doing shit. Oh. Let's put that in where? I do have a bunch sitting around. I also have rechargeable ones, but these I got pretty much just for the purpose of mouse them. I gotta turn it off so I can close it. Oh no, no. Do we have a mouse somewhere? Well, that is interesting. Like I'm right clicking, left clicking, like I got nothing. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, just decided to fucking show up. All right, well, that's fun. God. Windows 11 is famous for hiding the mouse cursor. Is it now? Love it. Well, either way, it's got a fresh battery. Because, yeah, the laser stopped kind of doing its thing as well. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Hey, let's select this on over. Whoop. And that's turned up. That's turned up. That's turned down. Oh, is that trying to... Oh, good. It's been muted. Jesus. That would be annoying if you were hearing an echo the entire time, but you haven't been. Okay. Let's get going. I'll go feed them. I'm going to have myself a little snack, and then I'll talk to everybody in a few. Here we go. And Poofers is already there. Thank you to Pianoman Rob Worrell. As usual, great music to have while watching the cats chow down. I hit the button. There we go. Yeah, I think that plate arrangement worked up a little better. It seems like we can actually see everybody for a bit of it. I figure if I put poofers out towards the right side, like you may only see her head for a minute, but obviously we know you'll see her cleaning up everything else for the rest of the video, so. That was good. Everything kind of went calm. Like every once in a while, the dude and the other cats are fighting, like sort of, but that went pretty good. So that's good. I guess when food's involved, everybody's happy. Let's see. Card EB. My girl Maya. I think that's what that is watching. Very interested and seems to enjoy the music. I adopted her months ago, and we are best friends. She's a small torty-colored and 4 years and 8 months. Yeah, Poofers there is a the gray vacuum cleaner is a dilute tortoiseshell, and Spaz, who was in the back, is a regular, colored tortoiseshell. She's a lady cat. Now, if this was feeding dogs, says Mouse, it would be all over in about 3 seconds, much like some of your bedroom stamina. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Ronnie is eating what's left of Mama's. Okay. Yeah, she's like, it just sucks. I took a picture the other day of her falling asleep on my arm. Like this big old huge grin on her face. Like whenever she cuddles up to me, like that's like, she lives that, like that's her day right there. Can I get a little better focus there? Um, I took the picture and then I go to download it later. And even when I took it, I was like, I should probably take a few just to make sure. But I was like, well, phone's already put away, blah, blah, blah. But and then picture ended up being blurry. Where is the focus going? That is loose or right about there. Oh, okay. Move that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I did a test for the dude to see if, like, sometimes when I walk in, like, he walks up to the door. And I was like, well, let's see, is he trying to get to the door to, like, see what's outside, or at least, get to the glass door or get outside, or, like, what's going on? So I opened the door, came inside, closed the glass door, and then I stepped past the wooden door as he was walking towards me, and then he immediately diverted to just figurating my legs as the glass door was still open. Like he could see outside, and like he wasn't interested at all. And I've done that a few times recently, and like he could care less about the glass door. So I don't think he really wants to go outside. He seems to be just fine hanging out here and trying to trip me every time I walk across the floor. So eventually I may be allowed to pet him, but whatever. That's whatever. We'll get there when we get there. I ain't trying to rush him. I just every once in a while when he walks through my legs, I reach down and kind of give a tiny little butt scritch, and he doesn't seem to mind. We've got cleanup crew on duty here. He's training me. Yeah, whatever he needs. Like keep looking at him. Like every once in a while he's doing it, he'll meow, and I'll be like, dude, I wish I could know like what I could do to like make you more comfortable. But he seems pretty damn comfortable anyway. Who's left? Just Boofers cleaning up barely any scraps in that plate. I can see it from here. Oh no, actually, there's a bit in the corner still. I guess she's getting the corner food. Oh, I can't even get anywhere near close to his head, Gramshaw. If he's if it's weird if he sees me, like, trying to like reach to give him a scritch, he'll swat at me. Usually the claws are in, sometimes they're out. I don't, yeah, it's whatever. Um, but if like he's walking directly in between my legs, I'll kind of like not even like give a scritch, but just kind of put my fingers down and do that in one motion, and then kind of just roll like his tail through my fingers. Like if I do that, he'll like just keep going with it, and like you can tell like he knows I'm doing it, and then he'll just walk around it and come right back through, and I can do it like over and over again, and he'll just keep circling around. But if it's like if he sees me reaching for him, it's uncomfortable. But if I can like sneak a scritch in there, he seems okay with it. So I don't know. See you later, Larry. Appreciate you hanging out. So I'm not sure how that's going. I've been sitting down as much as I can with him. Um, what I'll do is I'll sit on the TV stand so my legs are like almost 90 degrees bent. There ain't much else going on there with the poofers. Um, but I'll sit with my legs almost 90 degree and spread out the same as if I'm standing, and he'll still do the figure eight thing, but he'll do it a little more slower. Um, but I've been trying to do that and just like sit in different positions just to see where he kind of shows up, what he's comfortable with. Sometimes he'll come sniff it. Uh, what I usually do for that, if I want to get close to him, like that way, I'll put my hand on the ground, like just kind of like flat, usually just flat like that, and just kind of put it on the ground. And if he approaches, like sometimes I'll approach and sniff it. If he doesn't, I'll like just push it forward just a little bit, and I'll watch his paw to see if he either like starts to lift his one paw or if he starts to stand up. I'll know that, he's uncomfortable, and then I'll just slide it back out. So I kind of judge on how his reaction is. But I try and tend to keep the hand low because I don't want him to perceive it as a threat coming down over him. Somebody just ran by. Yeah, this plastic one's kind of weird. It tastes good. It's just weird having a plastic cart, knowing that there's a heating element in it. I think we're going to keep this one and open it up. That's going to be one thing. Another thing besides the new MRE stuff. I'm going to do the random teardown of like work stuff I have. I have like a collection of things that we're just going to try and tear down and see why they failed. Figure I'd show him since he showed back up. The new guy, as it were. Yeah, I'm not in a rush there, Graham. Just doing my thing, figuring out what he's cool with, what he's not cool with. He seems to be cool with food. I have to start getting more treats outside. With Mr. Tabinator, who I'm damn positive has got to be his brother. I gotta start getting treats to try and kind of get him just a little closer here and there. But yeah, he's doing all right. Sometimes he'll sleep right behind that door, right in the dead center there. You see the little cat door cut in the basement door. Sometimes he'll just chill out right behind that door flap, and sometimes he's at the top of the stairs. The behind the door space is popular. Everybody likes that. That's kind of everybody's favorite hiding spot. I think because it's usually warm like that spot at the top of the stairs is pretty sealed. Like that door is relatively airtight, so it gets really warm right in that little pocket. I think that's why they like to sit there. That and it's dark, it's cozy. You can kind of see shadows coming through the door, so they can still kind of keep an eye and ear on things. But yeah, as you can see, he's a super floof. Well, Mega Voltmeister sent something. We'll show a picture of that here after the dude is done. I guess he's a final quality control inspector for the cleaning crew. And Morales says, dude is one poofy cat. He is ultra floofy. Like, even his tail is floofy. Like, he is, like, just soft. He's, like, dense. That, like, Poofers is soft, fluffy, floofer, poofer. Whereas he's, like, that, like, dense, soft, poofer, floofer, duper thing. You know what I mean? Like, the dense, soft, where she's more, like, soft, thin, soft. And like, no worry, he has his own set of food and litter box and everything. And everybody's open to do what they want, so. Yeah, a lot of white cats that are like blendy cats like that. Broken pattern cats, or however you want to call them. It seems like their white is always very, very soft. But his dark fur is also really soft too. Like his tail is very soft. Like it's a relatively like thin tail, like what's up in there. He's just got a lot of fur on that fucker. It reminds me of Maru the cat's tail. A monochrome kid, crispy, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he used to be who I called Gray Jeff, because he kind of looks like a monochrome Jeff as well. Pretty sure that's him. But I heard that the original Gray Jeff, like, something may have happened to. Oop, thought he was. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Okay. I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, let me show you what Megavoltmeister sent real quick. This looks fun. 55, like that's just all kinds of interesting things happening with that piece of glass. The possibilities, I can only imagine. Let's see here. Yeah, we could definitely have some fun with that. Sure love glassware. Yeah, that is good glassware to have. Talk about a good way to get a chiller going for your babong. Babong. Toot toot. Oh, it's 7:07. Oh god, it's Boeing toast. Cheers to Boeing for going down in flames. Cheers. Josh Hoban. So, never understood the tortoiseshell designation for cats. They always reminded me of the fake wood that was popular when we were younger. What do you mean, the ship behind me? Like that paneling stuff? Or some other fake wood? Yeah, the new office, everything, well, everything, actually, I think your entire view is going to be shelves at that point. Because I'm getting, as far as width-wise shelving, I'm getting let's see, 10.5 feet, about 8. All four. I'm getting 4 different shelving units, different heights, but it's all set up to make up the vent thing in the back, so that the main return for the house is the ceiling in the office, so that it can heat the entire house. And I'll probably have a fucking net zero gas bill. But it's about 8 foot 4 inches of shelving that'll be behind me. So it's like from here. Wow, what the fuck are we doing here? Wow, oh, perspective, it's wicked. Okay, from this corner, like that's a corner, right there's a wall, right there's a wall. And to here is only 7 feet, 4 inches. So we'll have a lot more shelving behind us, and it'll actually be like shelving. Like I'm gonna put her, Miss Orihime, I'm gonna put her the equivalent to like where the window is now. She'll be against that wall, and we'll just be all shelving behind us for all our stuff that we keep putting. You know what I mean? It'll mostly be Lego stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff and things people sent in if what they've sent isn't in regular circulation. What's up, Paul Norman? How are you this evening? That 4 inches looks closer to 6, says Gas Masher. Yeah, that's what he said. Possibly mahogany. It looks like the stuff they used on cars and electron. Yeah, that's that fake ass paneling wood. I do. Yeah, I have wood paneling all through the house. Like it is all the whole dining room, or well, I'm sorry, office. What used to be a dining room. It's got that. You can see where the chair rail is. Basically they just take the floor shit and put it up there, and they called it art, I guess. And then the lab downstairs, which was like the man cave, then the master bedroom, and now the main lab. That's entirely 1970s paneling, but there's none upstairs. No, that's it. Yeah, so just those 2 rooms, and I can hear a bunch of people outside. There will be a drone stream / tour of the neighbors' Christmas lights. Like I'm definitely going to do that this year. I know last year I was trying to do that and it just got all fucked up, but I definitely want to do that this year. And I think I can figure out how to get good signal out there without relying on my Wi-Fi. So we'll get that worked out. I guess in about a week-ish or so. Like I'll probably do it. I'll see what night they turn them on, kind of on an off night, so there ain't a bunch of people there that see a drone flying over and fucking shit their pants. Fucking. Anyway. I can hear a bunch of kids out there. Yeah, Mavis is. Where is she? She right over there? Where you at, girl? She might be downstairs. Oh, yeah, she's downstairs in her backpack. That's right. Yes, Mavis has her own backpack. Yeah. I don't have how many drones. Is it? They're like swarms of 50 or something like that, or is it more? I don't know. I keep hearing about something, and it's like New Jersey. A bunch of drones came out of the ocean or some bullshit. I don't know. Sounds like a bunch of people just got bored and decided to fly drones together and fuck with everybody. My friend, whoa, Chipmunk says an ancient UK rhyme. There we go. My friend Willie had a, oh, sorry, my friend Billy had a 10-foot willy. He showed it to the girl next door. She thought it was a snake, hit it with a rake. Now it's only 2'4". Nice. Yeah, it's always mother shit. It's everything. The fun thing is whenever you see more than 5 drones, I guess, in a sighting or whatever, there's always at least one person that says they came out of some fucking mothership somewhere. It's like, oh my god. I think it's just a bunch of people goofing off. I mean, at this point, all you need is a few drones flying and everyone shits their pants. So why not just take that as, use that to your advantage and just cause chaos? Griswold Wagon Queen Family Truckster Paneling. Yeah. It's hilarious that people are flying their quads to investigate the other thing. Yeah, and that's the other thing. When drones start flying, people will get their own drones out to go look for those drones to try and get footage of it. So it just adds to the chaos, which is the beautiful part of it. Because then the clusters get bigger and look bigger, even though it's other drones looking at, you know what I mean? It's fucking great. That's not just New Jersey, that's a US thing. Oh, maybe there's other places going. I heard something about it in New Jersey, but whatever. The real problem with these things are big, like 6 foot, and not giving any signals. Well, if they can't track them by, they usually, if they're looking for drone signals, they're probably looking for a Wi-Fi signal. And any long-range drone at this point just uses cell phone technology. Which in the middle of all of this bullshit is easy enough to basically you send up what it needs to do and it doesn't need to transmit anymore. You can program it, mid-flight, let it go, and then just let it fucking pop in and out as you need to. You figure while it's far out, you tell it just to shut up, turn its radio off, and then once it gets into the city area, like over where everybody has a cell phone, then it can do bursts to update, then it can probably go live too. I mean, that's kind of would make sense. I mean, once you're in the middle of thousands of people with cell phones, it's going to be really difficult to track that as being a source, I would think. Might be a practice run for display. You never know. Probably uni students synchronizing a swarm of drones, says Delta Mike. Exactly. It's just a bunch of dudes that got, dudes and dudettes that got they got some drones and they're just looking to goof off. I mean, didn't college just like in America that are they like just now getting off or don't they like get off like right before Thanksgiving? I mean, the timing almost works. They get off for Thanksgiving to Christmas, right? And let you get off for a little while. Do your Thanksgiving thing, get back, and everybody hooks up, has a bunch of drone shit going on, and then you just goof it off. Dude's still walking around. He's just out of camera view right now. He's still down here. Yeah, I don't know. It's the damn Canadians getting ready to invade. Are they getting low on maple syrup? Like, are they going to raid us for our maples? Mouse asks, do you remember the UK airports were shut down because of a drone report, and the formal police sighting that closed them was the sighting of the other police drone? I heard that there was a UK airport shut down because of a drone thing, though I did not hear of the outcome. Somehow that does not surprise me that the police reported their own drone as a. Okay. Chicago Ted says, please invade us and civilize this country, Canada. Canada. Yeah, that would actually probably be pretty good timing if you could take care of some things while you're invading. Chipmunk says, I've never seen one of those drone show drones. They must be quite big. The battery power required 6 foot wouldn't be a stretch. Yeah, I don't know what size show drones are. I would imagine they're probably closer to 3 foot for what I've seen what they can do and the speed in which they can hop around. I don't think more 2.5 to 3 foot. Most of them are probably 6 or 8 rotor with the, a lot of batteries strapped to those arms, most likely. Something like that. I mean, or just a big old fat pack in the middle, I guess, however it works. I've always figured well, part of me tells me that you want to balance all the weight if you can with the batteries. But then the other part tells me if all the weight is focused in the center, then it's a lot easier to snap around a pivot point if all the weight's in the center, which would mean regular battery pack. Gramshaw, I fly RC helicopters. Drones bore the shit out of me. No skill required. Some of them actually do need. Depends on which ones you're flying. But they have ruined the RC aerial hobbyist scene here in the UK and all around the world. Thanks to idiots, there I said it. Well, not everybody's a douche nozzle when it comes to that, but yeah, I have heard that there are some drone issues. There's a local helicopter RC hobby field around here that drones are banned from. And there's actually a FAA no-fly zone specifically for drones and airplanes over that field. So that's cool. Even like they even got with the FAA and I guess Maryland and the county and all that, and they have that restricted airspace, which is also pretty good because it's like within probably a quarter mile of military airspace. So they were able to get their own little everybody fuck off little zone over that field. 422 all right. Grab this one. Cheers, everybody. Grab a smoke, grab a puff, pinch your butt, scratch your nipple, pet a cat, scritch a dog, do a cartwheel. But cheers. And good night, Patrick. Have a good evening. What's up, Renix? Oh yeah, I gotta get another thing. Like, that's the other thing. Like, if I have this. This is one of my vape holders. If you recognize that, that's that's where Freddy the Face Hugger comes from. But I made that a vape holder. But I need another one because I always have 2 vapes with me. Because I don't have a big battery pack like that. I've been rocking that thing almost 4 or 5 years. I can love that thing. I could really do need to print more of that particular one. From Stranger Things? No, that's a xenomorph egg from Aliens, Alien 3, shit, what that was the 4th one? That was the funny one. Goddamn, a little high. Romulus, Prometheus, all them things. Yeah. How about them drums that are floating over the New Jersey area? David Garcia, do you mean the oil drums that are usually floating in the New Jersey area? That are probably busted and leaking and all that good stuff? See you later, Horvath. Have a good evening. Jack Attack, Spray Hawk drone designed by Rotor Technologies in New Hampshire, is the world's largest agricultural drone with 110-gallon capacity. Jesus. And a spray rate of 240 acres per hour. That's a fucking monster. You figure it, roughly, what, 8.5 pounds per gallon? I mean, you're looking at almost 1,000 pounds plus the rotor, or plus the drone weight itself. That is a That is a monster. Phew. That thing has got to be loud as fuck when it is flying. Does it say how many rotors it is? It's at least got to be at least an 8, if not a 10 rotor. I think they have 10 rotor ones. So your government is more cleverer than the UK government. Sometimes. Ramshaw, the government cannot understand the difference between line of sight and point of view. Hold on. What am I missing here? I fly RC born by wire. Never seen one of those drone shots. I read that. I like drones. So much easier to fly than the RC things. RC people are like audiophiles, says Top Smoke. Man, not everything. I've met a lot of really cool RC pilots. I've met cool drone pilots. And I've met douchey versions of the same. So it's all on who you happen to run into, I guess. Chipmunk says, I can now tell people I remember a drone was just a target for military and aircraft. Yeah, yeah. At this point now, everybody can blow people up with a drone. It's just too easy. It kind of seems like, hey, let's go blow shit up. Okay. And it does puzzle me that so many drone manufacturers do not work with the FAA to ensure people aren't flying in no-fly zones, and they do not require flight logs, or at least even give options for flight logs, where DJI just always worked with them, and they're the ones that get banned. That's weird. Ramshaw is with line of sight. A heli gets small really quick, so you can't go too high or too high or too high. You mean too high or too far? Right, pitched. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Yeah, like I guess you guys got the same laws of where beyond line of sight as you're not allowed to fly with camera basically, even though you know which I still don't understand. Like I hear that's the FAA is finally starting to pull their realize that you can fly fairly like rather well using a camera point of view, especially once you're experienced, it's really easy to help do that. Um, but yeah, like drones are made to go miles because they can go miles and they can do things that other vehicles can't when used responsibly, anyway. But it just amazes me how old white guys uh, really do feel that like some drone that's sitting half a mile away is somehow looking up their wives' skirts or down their shirts or some bullshit. Like it's everybody thinks that a drone is strictly there to look at boobs or whatever. I don't know. It's all with who you meet and who you do. There's good and bad sides of the groups. A drone is a tool, says Chippy. An RC heli is a hobby. Well, so you gotta watch, like, Mavis is a hobby, is a tool, kind of, that's also kind of a hobby, like flying her around having fun. But if I had an FPV drone, like, that's really not a tool. That is a hobby because when you treat it as a stunt drone, then, then it becomes a hobby. The thing you got to watch is there are FPVers that are total dickwads, and and it's the small percentage of them are the ones that fuck it up for the ones that are legit ones that fly where they're supposed to be flying. Don't fuck with everybody's shit. Don't cause problems. But when people do good things, normal things, and nobody notices, nobody talks about it. But when one person does one bad thing, everybody talks about it. So that also is the thing that drones in general are getting bad reps. Nobody cares if somebody did something good. We people here just not here, but people, the general here need drama in their lives. Should explain some shit that happened last month. Anyway. Though, would you consider your drone use a hobby about flying drones or a hobby involving photography with a drone as a tool? Sometimes it's used as a tool and sometimes it's used as a hobby. Like sometimes I just want to derp around and just see what I can do and just go. I mean, if you want to call it a tool to relax, but at that point, if I'm using it to relax, I feel like it's more of a hobby just to like go out and look at cool stuff. And but then, like when we did the live stream from the bridge collapse, then it was a tool to see what actually happened and what was left of the bridge. And so it depends on for me with drones, it just depends on the situation. Sometimes it's a hobby and sometimes it's a tool. So the drone would blow up the skirt like Marilyn Monroe. And actually it would blow down the skirt. Well, I mean, an FPV drone could blow up the skirt, but then it would be blowing directly into the ground, which would not necessarily be a good thing. Jack Attack. I can tolerate algebra, maybe even a little calculus, but geometry is where I draw the line. Makes sense, thanks. Yeah, man. No problem. It's I think a lot of like I know drone hobbyists that sometimes they fly a professional rig as work, and then sometimes they fly like an FPV drone for hobby, and sometimes they fly FPV for work as well. If you consider photography, some of them like to use photography as like a job, side job, a side gig, I guess I should say, not really a job. Like if you can make a couple bucks off of a hobby, I think that's when it becomes a gig, not really a job. um, that they can use the same drone. Some days they're just zipping around, not doing anything, and some days they're on the job doing a thing. And some days, Lockwatcher and Jack Attack are rolling around like Scrooge McDuck diving in and out of a vault full of pancakes. That would work a lot better. Because we all know what would happen if you actually dove into a pile of gold coins. You would break your fucking neck. But if you dove into a pile of buttered, syrupy, I mean, when I'm talking a vault full, I mean, like, let's think like maybe 20 feet deep of just buttered syrup, still somehow warm pancakes. I think I would want to dive into that. I do also realize I would probably need at least some sort of thing attached to me because the pancakes would probably close up behind me and I'd asphyxiate or suffocate, I guess. But that would still be fun to jump into. Big ass giant vault of pancakes. If you dive into pancakes, you get sticky. Yeah, I know. But well, that's what the butter's there for, though. Because I like a lot of butter. So you'd be sticky, but with the extra butter, you'd be all right. And you could always have like a drizzle butter thing that just kind of drips like random butter down. Or just have like a butter hose, like, hit me. You could hit the and then you'd be all slippy again and you could like swim around some more. Is that something we can work on together as a project here? We'll have the great butter pancake swim of 2026. Okay, where are we going to host that? We're going to need a big giant vat that we can fill with pancakes and then add a diving board. Maybe we can get Krusty's to sponsor it. All right. I'll start making emails. Oh, there you go. There's Stream Melons. Maybe I'll make a t-shirt about it, too. Flying a drone is easier than flying an RC plane. Yes. For the, yeah, at least the landing part. Anyone who can fly an RC heli reasonably well can pick up flying a plane in short order. I used to have a RC heli. Flying a drone for me after flying a heli wasn't that bad. I mean, at that point, I mean, I'm a gamer, and I'm a gamer, and you gave me a bunch of joysticks with buttons and shit on it, and said, "Figure it out." I went, "Oh, okay, yep, there we go." That also helps too. Like, being a gamer absolutely will make you a better RC drone. Anything that uses a remote control to control a vehicle, being a gamer, especially growing up as a gamer, being like 5 years old and remembering playing Pitfall, that definitely makes remote control stuff a lot easier because your brain just goes, it's just a video game. It just fucking puts up a new fucking control map in your head, loads this level for you, and then there you go. Just kind of throwing that out there. But yeah, I do think having previously flown our RC heli helped the drone thing work a lot better. Yeah, RC helis are a bitch to control. God, that was a hell of a learning curve. It was fun as shit once you got into it and once you figured out how it all worked and what you could do and all that. And then suddenly you're staring directly at the sun when you didn't mean to because it was cloudy all day, and then you're sun blind. Like, it was sun drone to me. So, like, the drone was gone, or drone, sorry, the helicopter was gone. And then as soon as I saw it, it was like right into a fucking wire fence. Still have it. It's sitting up in the attic. I feel like I posted a picture of it at some point. Or not attic, garage. Well, the attic in the garage. Little rafter thing up there I put up there. Like, I still have it. That's got a little tiny nitro engine on it too. I forget what size it is. God, there's a lot of people outside. Heli are what, 8 channels? God, let's see. So you're going to have throttle, so main throttle on the rotor. And then you'll have the rotor pitch, the blade pitch, which is basically lift control, how quickly you're lifting up. But you got to watch, you can't have a bunch of lift with low throttle because it won't push through. You'll also have whatever this one's called to tilt the entire, yeah, if this is the blades and this is the helicopter, you can do the tilt the entire assembly. Some of them have that collective pitch. And then you have speed control and pitch control on the rear rotor. God, I think I'm remembering all these words right. On the rear rotor, to control, stability. And as far as I know, a lot of the newer helicopters will have a spin control on them to help hold them steady. But yeah, so I mean, I guess that would be throttle, pitch, the tilty thing, rear throttle, rear pitch. So at least 5 channels. I feel like there's probably more. Well, you'd have engine on off. Most likely, I think. Well, at least engine kill would be a channel. If you have lights, that would be a channel. I would think up to like 8 channels would probably be a safe bet for a helicopter because there's probably more controls that I'm not thinking of. Gramshaw says generally head speed is governed by the electric speed control and set to a specific RPM. Okay. So they'll basically hold the RPM as best they can and just use pitch more than RPM as far as that goes. Okay, that makes sense. So it does its best to hold RPM and it'll throttle up as needed. 6 channels are generally all you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I got 4 channel. Well, yeah, 4 channels for the car. So it'll probably be it'll be throttle, steering. I'm probably gonna. I mean, it's gonna have. I'm gonna put a pretty significant, not significant, but decent size lithium ion pack on it for or well lithium or or lipo, I should say. I'm not gonna. I have to look into to see if there's really a big deal if I put 18 standard lithium ion 18650s on there, or if I really should put lipos since it's only being used for the control software. What's up, Mark? Anyway, whatever battery I put on there, I'm going to put one on there that is bigger than it needs to be, or I'm going to put one on there for just, actually I'll probably end up doing that one just for the speed control and then another one for lights. Because, I mean, if we're going to have a car, we got to put some goddamn lights on it. So that'll be another channel, which will probably just control a small transistor, or little MOSFET or something to power up the lights with another battery, or maybe just go simple derpy tech and just a tiny ass relay. He's 4.8 or 6 volt. All right. You have to see what this what batteries they well, the one just takes double A batteries. So I got those lithium ion batteries that are 1.5 volt rated. And they're the decent ones where they don't have any charge circuitry in them. They have protection, but no charge circuitry. The charger's external, so they have decent capacity. So that'll be in the RC handle. And I'll see what kind of a big pack I can get for the receiver side of it. I still got to get the servos for it as well. And since, like, I'm also considering, like, I'm wondering if we can get something that moves check for that last channel, assuming I still have that last channel available. I wonder if we can find something else that moves that we could use a servo for. Not like a hood or anything like that, but I don't know. Maybe like a stunt thing where like it pops a little wheel down. Who knows? Don't forget the channels to control the oil slick and smoke screen, says D Wood. Yeah, we can always use an igniter to we could, you know, light like a model rocketry engine on it, just make it look like the Batmobile / the guy that crashed into the side of the mountain, except we won't let it crash into the side of a mountain. Ooh. Oh, that's crack-a-lackin'. Holy shit. Mark Pitt just finished watching Strictly Come Dancing. What is that, Mark? Help from a professional dancer. I need to tiny up my Argentine tango. Tango. Are you a dancer, Mark? Are you one of those fancy dancer dudes? I gotta sit down with, now that I have that control here, I got the I'll get to the manual, I'll see what recommendations are. I'm gonna have to search around and see what specific servos and like arm setups, because most servos come with different attachments. See what they recommend for the throttle and the steering. I'll have to check the manual for the car chassis. That may offer some assistance, which means I'll probably have to have my phone handy, because I think a lot of it was in Chinese. I'm not sure how much of it was in English, but we'll see. Like Doesn't like Google have one of those things where you can like look at it and it just translates it for you, like as you go? I think they have that. Dancing with the Stars and the oh, okay, that is yeah. I always gotta have a different name for everything. Strictly Come Dancing, Dancing with the Stars. All right, that'll work. That's a fixed item on all helis. Where do we see? Landy gear. Oh, you mean like hobby helis? Would that be fixed on all hobby helis? Mr. A Cake, my neck is rubbish too. Yeah, it's my neck is fun. Landing gear. Yeah. Head speed, aileron, elevator, yaw, pitch, like the pitch, and something else. I forget. I'm proper pitched now. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, I forget all the correct things. I just know enough to be dangerous. Yeah, what do you need for airplanes? That would be, I mean, your propeller is fixed on an airplane, so you obviously, well, either way, you'd have throttle, so you're not going to have any pitch. I mean, as far as I know, they're fixed on any RC airplane. So you'd have throttle, uh, pitch, yaw, roll, I guess. The rudder, wings, and those the wings would be tied together. Rudder, yeah, that's one thing, and then the yaw, yeah, I guess that would just be four controls. Yeah, tires on those helicopters get worn on the runway. Uh huh. I guess I guess you could go. Well, you four basic channels. I mean, do they have RC planes that have like speed brakes? Yeah, like a fifth channel, like deploy speed brakes for landing. I feel like I've seen some airplanes that will slow down with a parachute. I guess that could be another. Till you get to jets with mixed control. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's going to be fun. Lori's going to go take a toot. Can't fly drones near those turbines. Just AET. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So aileron, elevation, throttle, roll. Is that what that is? Sorry, I'm like in my head. I'm talking and I'm like, oh wait, I'm speaking quietly. Like reverse thrust on an air. Well, I mean, I don't know that. I mean, I guess you could do if you have a jet engine on an RC. Like those are pretty detailed jet engines. I suppose they probably have reverse thrust as an option, at least on some of them. What's up, Simon Griffins? Lockwatcher, I don't believe you mentioned pancakes yet. I think everyone else did, and me. I don't know that you have. I did have a pancake, what, 2 nights ago? Just gotten to the point now where I make it a little runny, just a little more water than I normally would, and I just fill that pan. Like it just goes zoop, like it's like the pancakes when I'm done cooking are like probably almost 3/4 of an inch thick, and they are just like pillow fluff. Mad, it just super fluffy, and then I put like 5 pounds of butter on them, and it's just a buttery, just hockey soft pillow cloud puck of joy. God, they're good. I forgot to get chocolate or dark chocolate chips the last time I was at the store, so I got to get that this week too, so I can make some dark chocolate chip cookies. Why am I hearing crackling? Crackle-lackle. Everything looks like it shouldn't be destroyed. That's good. $20 in butter. That pretty close, Pumpkin Vision. I do a lot. Have you found a local source for the Crusties? No, I have to look this week because I'm about. I got about a third of the box left, so I got about 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks worth of pancake mix left. So I'm gonna check, see if Wawa has it, or no, not Wawa, Wise, yeah, Wise. I don't know, whatever the hell they call themselves. If they don't have it, then I'll come right down the Metro. Or wait, god damn. Too many places are going out of business and getting bought out. I'll go down to Shoppers. Is that what the hell it is now? Is that a Shoppers now? Well, I got like a bunch of supermarkets along the way, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Krusties at um like somewhere I've gone before, but I should be able to find it. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just order it off of goddamn Amazon if the prices pop. Food Line? Okay, I can check Food Line. That's actually on one of my lists. I want to go down there and then get Chinese food from the place next door. I did eventually get Chinese food the other week, but Walmart has it as well, TJ. All right. So it'll be, yeah, I gotta get to Walmart too. I got a lot of places I gotta get to. I don't think I'm gonna try and hit Walmart before the Christmas at this point. Um, that just seems like a horrible, horrible idea. My stepbrother ordered a case after trying it. No shit. Yeah, but you know what? I fucking understand, man. That is the absolute best fucking pancakes I've ever had in my fucking life. And it's just add water? Are you fucking kidding me? Brilliant. Shit. Now, speaking of which, no, let's see. Those of you that are here, didn't someone in here say they were playing Scum? Besides, like me, Ed, that I know of, me, Ed, Boozy. But I thought someone else in here said they had picked up Scum and were playing in single player. I'll just see. I was like one of the regulars. Oh, why am I holding this upside down? Like, this is a cool little disposable that I didn't know was a disposable. Like, I thought it was a cart. But it is annoying that you can't always tell which way is up. You gotta, like, finger it a bit. It was you, TJ? I saw as soon as you popped up, I went, I feel like it was TJ. You did play a little bit of the single player. Yeah, it's a little, single player's a little rough there. Had to take a break after attempting a bunker. Yeah, those can, those definitely let you know how good you are or are not. That is for sure. And Ed seems to think he'll have internet back tonight. If not, we may do an alternate Scum stream tomorrow. See how that goes. I'll have to talk to him after the stream. Wow, actually, yeah, we're getting close to the end of the stream, aren't we? Just looked at the time. Yeah, I seem to get more into the, like, we have a lot to do in the beginning of the stream. Maybe come 2025, we'll see if, move the schedule stuff around here. I'll just see. Because we do get, it seems, I feel like it takes us a little while to get settled in for some reason. But I don't know. We'll see. If unicorns pooped pancakes, they would be crusty sweet cream. That is an accurate statement, Lockwatcher. That is 100% accurate. Shit. Weird, all these internet services going down, says Fama. Well, Ed's was a mouse problem, or like rat mouse problem. Something ate one of the cables. Actually ate the fiber optic itself. I heard that. I walked downstairs and looked at mine because with Verizon or whoever he has, with mine, like the fiber optic cable comes out into the basement and like you can actually like touch it. You can poke it. I went downstairs and looked, but mine I have fairly shielded on the way down. But at the moment, I don't. There's really not much for mice in this neighborhood. I've never had that I'm aware of had mice in here. I mean, we'll see how that goes, but um, yeah, some places like it's just unavoidable. Like I get ants during the spring and summer, to the point now I've just accepted I just go buy ant traps and I just have them sitting out. If I see ants, I let them go. If you buy ant traps, you don't kill the ants when you see them, you let them go, because then they carry the poison down to the nest. And I've noticed that just changing ant traps, out in strategic locations where, like, people can see them, like, I don't give a shit, like, it's my fucking house. You're here for 2 hours, you don't like there's ant traps, fuck off. But anyway, yeah, I put them up there, and now I don't see ants in random locations, like, ever, because I just know where they come in. They do their thing, they eat stuff, they die, and then we move on. Any mice that have been in my house lately are the ones that go in her belly. So, have you ever tried UK style pancakes? What is that? Is this whenever anything sweet or tasty is involved and it says UK style, I start having biscuit PTSD. Jack Attack, I adopted a dog from a blacksmith. As soon as I brought him home, he made a bolt for the door. Nice. Black Watcher, Horizon Food, sell it in Joppatown, Maryland. A 5-pound box. Horizon Food. Joppatown. I wonder if that's in the old Kmart shopping center. A 5-pound box. That's a lot of box. I'm sure somebody around here's got to have it. Like I said, if not, I'll get it here when it is needed. That is for damn sure. Graham says the pancakes in the Netherlands are the best I've had. Okay. Yeah, what's different about pancakes in the UK? That, yeah, 5-pound box of pancake mix. How much? I mean, you could make one fucking big ass pancake with just one box. Man, like back when I was 16, I could probably eat that entire motherfucking pancake too. Now I'll take like 5, 6 bites and be like, oof. But no, that's super fluffy pancakes I've been making. They've been really good. Like they've been just, and I don't even know how much I'm making. I just dump a bunch of shit into a bowl and then fucking add water and then just dump it in and go, yep, good enough. Well, once you get the consistency right. Mouse is off to bed as it is almost 1 a.m. there. Well, Mouse in the house, you have a good snoozy woozy. And I'll talk at you later. I had some, let's see, I had, Renex says I had some fine pancakes in Amsterdam. I've never really had pancakes outside of the country. Did I eat some when I was in Canada? I don't think so. Peter Ferguson, what's up? Cats definitely help deter visiting mice, so maybe your resident pest control is taking care of business. Yeah, like, I've never found any pieces of mice either, but yeah, I mean, just the strong scent of cat in here. I figure that probably does also help. As Mr. Egg Cake screaming for his life so that Mouse knows he said goodnight. Use some milk in place of some water. Yeah, I suppose I could put a little bit of milk in there. I have the boxes of milk that Fama sent. I've been going through them. That's been working well. Appreciate that. It's nice to always have a little bit of milk around, just in a box, like whatever. It's still milk, and it's not almond milk. I have both, because I prefer to drink almond milk, but having dairy milk in certain recipes is definitely way better than having motherfucking almond milk in it, as we have discussed in the past. Mark Pitt says the best pancakes I've had were in Austria. They were shredded and fried to make Kaiser Schwarm. What is shredded and fried? What? Hold on. Hold on, folks. I need to copy paste that. Because that sounds interesting. Raisins, rum, eggs. Okay. So is that like a cheater way to make whatever the hell this thing is? This caramelized pancake dessert is my favorite sweet comfort food. It's a great treat after a long day of skiing in the Alps. Kaiser Schmarm is best described as scrambled sweet pancakes. The name is a compound of German words Kaiser, which means emperor, and Schwarm, which can be translated as a scrambled dish. Fluffy pancake, which doing eggs, blah, blah, blah. The batter is cooked in butter. You goddamn right it's baked in butter. Fucking right. And that's got raisins in it. Then you just chop that bitch up. And you just fry the shit out of it. Get it a little caramelized. And then put fucking shredded or confectionate sugar over it. Fucking right you do. Huh. That doesn't seem that difficult to sort out. Alright. I'll put that on the list. Shit. Milk, milk, lemonade. Round the corner. Fudge is made. I feel like there's a second verse of that I can't think of. 5-pound box makes about 128 pancakes. A 4-inch or 4 foot of pancakes when stacked, if made as 3/8 inch or 10 millimeter pancakes. Yeah, I'm making mine around 3/4, 19, 20 thick. But it's so fucking light anyway, it just does it. But yeah, I'll try putting some milk up in there. Shit, I might do that tonight after the stream before I get back on the computer. See if Ed is, I guess Ed probably had a late appointment for whoever to come out and fix his cable. Top of the hour toast, folks. Appreciate everybody hanging out, supporting the channel, doing your thing, and just being a bunch of cool and groovy people. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. To reach the space station on properly made pancakes, says Lockwatcher, it would take 335,285 bags. Man, that's like, I feel like that's about what Denny's uses like every fucking 2 weeks in their inventory. I mean, we could probably just borrow it from Denny's. Like, and their pancakes really aren't that great either. But everybody gets them, I guess, because they can drown them in all kinds of 8 billion different kinds of sauce. And their butter is purpose, like you can tell there's extra sugar in their butter as well to kind of help the pancakes. I haven't even eaten there in fucking probably what 15, 20 years. But I can still remember their pancakes and going like, man, all right, whatever. But these fucking, just going on about food. All right, Graham Shaw, you're heading out. I'll be heading out here in a couple minutes myself. Appreciate you hanging out. Renex is a Waffle House guy. God, I don't think I've stopped at a Waffle. Like I've driven past one. Like I know where the Waffle House is in the area. I've driven past it a few times, like on the way to various hiking excursions. Camped. The one time I went camping, drove through there. Actually, no, a couple times I've gone camping. The one site I've gone to a few times. I don't know that I've actually eaten in one in probably 20 years. And at this point, I mean, all they're known for is just fights. Like, hey, let's go to Cracker Barrel so we can get into a brawl, or at the very least watch one go down. That's kind of how that seems like that's going. And then we had a Waffle House up here in Maryland. As a matter of fact, the Waffle House I'm thinking of, the fucking manager and two of the servers just got fired because they refused to serve a pre-set up, like they called ahead, weeks ahead, days ahead, and then the day of to say we have 11 special needs children coming in for basically a program showing special needs children that they can just do their own thing in society. They don't have to worry about whatever their, thing is. 11 kids, 8 teachers, called ahead, made reservations. They show up and the place goes, oh no, never mind. No, we're not dealing with that. No, sorry, we can't seat you right now. And they refused to fucking seat them because they were special needs kids. We wrote a bunch of fuckheads. But I will say Waffle House stepped up and they were fucking fired for it. So hopefully it's not some bullshit. Oh, they were fired for it, and then they get rehired at another Waffle House or something. But that's some dumbass bullshit right there. I can tell you that place is probably going to lose a lot of fucking money now. Bunch of cunts. I mean, of course, it's got to be a fucking program designed to help these little dudes and dudettes like build confidence and then getting fucking shut down like that. What a I can't stand people like that. I hope that fucking Waffle House shuts down. I hope the damage has been done enough that that fucking Waffle House shuts down. Like, I'm sorry. Because you know what? If the manager and two of the servers that were involved were that fucking into it, and nobody else did anything, the rest of the, at least half of the other staff that are left were probably ridden right there with them. Probably think the same way when to do some dumb shit. Are you going to ask that like every week, Mr. A? Actually, I think you're about every other week. When I say the Philips Norelco 3000 series. Recycling troublemakers to other locations was standard practice, says Chicago Ted. Yeah, companies love to do that shit. Like Amazon and their dumb shit I've been dealing with this week. Like, yeah, as a matter of fact, let me tell this stupid fucking story, but then we'll get ready to go. So we got this fucking lady that's been parking in the vendor parking spots. Like, out of the nearly 1,000, if not over 1,000 parking spots in that parking lot, there are 6 spots that aren't even the closest spots. But there are 6 reserved spots for us because I know we got to carry in tools, parts, heavy shit. This lady's been parking in one of our spots on and off for a couple months. And I've just been dealing with it because we haven't had a full crew. Well, finally I come in the other morning and she's parked across 2 spots. So I decide, you know what, I'm going to get the ball rolling on this one. So I get her and a reporter and all this stuff. Come in the next day, she's parked there again. And this is after I was told that they were going to, they would speak to her about it. Going the next day and I go in to say, hey, just so you know, she's parked there again. And they're like, yeah, just so you know, there is some consideration now that we may just have to remove your vendor-only parking because, we're really not sure how that policy goes. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's a thing that shows up every like 2 or 3 minutes on your little video things that are all over this place that say first offense, verbal warning, second offense, written warning, third offense, towed and terminated. That looks pretty fucking official to me. Yeah, well, we may actually just have to just get rid of the parking spots. I'm like, and I looked this person dead in the eye and I went, that's kind of stupid, don't you think? When it's time to enforce a policy, you decide to cancel it instead. That's sorry, that's kind of stupid. I don't use that word very often, but yeah. And she went, yeah, I know. We got to see what's going on. Oh, I told her, I was like, if she keeps parking her, I'll have her towed myself. Oh, well, we got to figure out the policy and what we're going to do. So then I started an email thread with everybody saying, basically, it was a pretty long email, a lot of what we said covering this. And I told the lady, I'm like, look, just so you know, I parked in front of her. She ain't getting out until I move my van. I have her blocked in. So when she's ready to come down and apologize to me, then I'll come up and move my van. Until then, my van's going to stay there. The lady goes, yeah, I know. I get you. Okay. All right. And then we talked again, and I reiterated a second time. When she's ready to come apologize to me, then I'll come move my van. She goes, no, I agree. Okay. All right. I write this email up saying that this is all some dumbass shit. And then she goes and tells her boss, oh no, I never said that was a good idea. I never agreed to that. And then her boss comes down to talk to me and I go, I don't appreciate being called a fucking liar. You know what I'm talking about? She said that twice she agreed with me. And now she's saying otherwise? He goes, well, I mean, it may have just been a misunderstanding. I went, it's pretty plain English, dude. This isn't a misunderstanding. She's calling me a liar. I don't appreciate that. And I'm going to reiterate that in the email that I'm about to reply to. And this guy's like, well, you know, you're kind of playing pretty hardball with keeping these parking spots. I looked at him dead in the eye. And this is like one of the heads of the building, like the facilities itself. And I just looked at him dead in the eyes and I went, you know why I'm playing hardball on this one? Because I'm tired of working in a building where none of your policies and procedures are ever enforced and nobody's held accountable for anything. You do realize for the past 3 days, I've been sending emails to safety and to you people showing you multiple times that this person keeps logging into a forklift that has safety systems disabled on it and they keep ripping the tag off. And I keep showing you the data log. And you know what? They keep doing it because you're waiting on some process before you speak to them. Just so you know, if you look carefully in those emails, I said we're not going to be accountable for when they cause damage to any product or when they cause any injuries because you're not doing anything about it, which is how this fucking place has been for 4 years. So I'm kind of waiting to get a phone call because I'm sure at that point some email chain is going on that I can't see. But I'm fucking tired of these assholes at Amazon. Like they're all a bunch of fucking kids in management positions or whatever they want to call it, and none of them want to do a fucking thing that involves anything more than a little bit of paperwork. And it's fucking ridiculous. And we've had people from other Amazons come to that warehouse and go, what the fuck? It is the Wild West in here. And we're like, yeah, we don't fucking know. That's what happens when, like, nobody that's in fucking management position, like 95% of the people that are in management are under 25 and have no fucking real world experience. It's just fucking ridiculous. So I'm expecting, I'm almost expecting to get kicked out of there because I just kind of went off on that douchebag. Fucking try and call me a liar. Fuck that. I do not put up with that bullshit. I even pulled it in one email. I was like, if you're going to say that nothing happened, pull some fucking video. We'll read some lips. We'll see if there's audio on it. Because I don't put up with that bullshit. Fuck that. Don't rant on that. I don't give a fuck. It's not towards you, Fallen, but I don't give a shit. That's something that happened to me. I don't give a shit. Like, that's what happened. That's exactly how it happened. So I'm just going to say how it happened. Ain't nothing else. I'll publicly go just like anybody else and say that fucking this place is kind of fucking wild the way it's not run by anything. Yeah, you get what fucking 20 minutes of forklift driving and they call you certified. Like it's crazy how that place is run. I didn't sign anything. I didn't sign nothing that said I couldn't fucking talk about how it was in there too. So anyway, but yeah, it's ugh. But yeah, we'll see how that sorts out Monday. If anybody wants to have any, probably scared them about OSHA violations. They had OSHA in there about a month ago because they were having people operate in an aisle that had racking that was falling the fuck over, and they still had people operating in the aisle. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Apparently, the instructions were, "Oh, just go under it." They're like, "Just go under it." it could fall on them, and if they don't go under it, that thing, it's horrible. Like, some of the horror stories from Amazon are true, some of them are exaggerated, but every once in a while, and I know that's like, this is not just an Amazon problem, this is an any warehouse problem. Like, let's say that as well. Like, this isn't some just Amazon, this is how a lot of warehouses are. But they finally had to close the aisle, and the fucking funny thing is, like, no shit, if they wanted to just fix the fucking thing, it would take an hour at most to fucking pop that rail out, put another one in, and if something else is damaged on the vertical one, you unload this shit, that takes a half hour. Pop all the rails out, that's another 20 minutes. Put in a new vertical rail, 10 minutes. Like, you could load this shit up half a day. They could have this aisle up. Instead, they have probably $100,000 worth of merchandise, which will probably sit and rot. Because they have another aisle they closed down because it had a problem. That merchandise has been sitting there for 3 years. Like, it is just junk. It's probably, I don't even know if it's in the inventory anymore. It just sits there and it has not moved in 3 years. I don't understand how warehouses can do that kind of bullshit. I mean, I understand it's a write-off, but like, it's the industry is so fucking wasteful. Anyway, I am actually, I'm going to finish that last potato skin I got. I forgot I still got one sitting there. I'm going to finish that off, and then I'm going to make a pancake later. Big old poofer pancake. A new sitcom, a guy named Scruff, the only sane one amongst all the crazy forklift drivers, techs, employees, and has cats. Like, at least the other techs aren't, well, most of the other techs aren't crazy. A couple of them are. Of course, a couple of them are crazy, and that's what makes them good techs. And a few of them also have cats. Yeah. Some have dogs, obviously. Some have both. I will retire at 3 p.m. on the day after my funeral. Yeah, really. You remember, folks, when it's finally time to retire, that doesn't mean it's time to stop moving. Because if you've always worked hard your entire life, doesn't mean you have to work hard when you retire, but you need to at least keep moving. Because if you've done nothing but move for 65 years and you stop moving, your body's going to think it's time to stop as well. Keep moving after you retire. At least some pace of normal stuff. Because every time you hear about somebody retiring and they died 6 months later, it's because they stopped doing anything. And their body just said, oh, I guess we're done here. So, no idea where the fuck that came from. I guess here, whatever. For a minute, you thought this was Frank Lat. No. No France here. Apparently you said I do scrants. Somebody said it's scrants here or something. Cannabis helps. Cannabis always helps. No one person is responsible for anything, so group discussions are needed when it takes time, so little ever gets accomplished. Just an observation, says Lori. Yeah, everybody's got to have a meeting about something. God, ain't that the fucking truth? Jesus Christ. Everything's a goddamn meeting. Andy's computer tube, what's up? Scrufdog versus the world. Yeah, it's not quite that bad. Just gotta blow some steam off when some dumbass shit starts going on. And you're just like, are we fucking serious here? I don't know. Maybe one day common sense will return to the world, but it doesn't really seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. So I'm not really counting on it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I get that I'm in a meeting shit all the time. I reply back sometimes to that particular person. I go, no, you're not. You're just used to hitting the damn button. And then half the time I'll get an LOL back and I'll be like, sorry. But I think it is time for me to move on down that old dusty trail, as it were. I'll be back tomorrow. Some version of Scum, I suppose. It'll either be me and Ed if he gets his internet back on SE. If not, it might be just me, and we'll stick around on my solo that I'm doing on Meat Grinder, which is a whole lot of puppets, more puppets. Puppets do more damage, and you fucking starve all the time. So, like, your metabolism is ramped up. But it's still, I'm still kind of figuring it out. I just picked up a bunch of food. Now I got to get nails so I can build a garden. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, are you going to? Yeah, I thought, did I say that earlier? I may have said that earlier, or you weren't here, Lock Watcher. Yeah, I'm going to do a walkthrough, well, a drone flight of the neighbors one night, and then a walkthrough with the cell phone, live for everybody, so you can see the chaos / awesomeness that is their monster Christmas display. Gonna have to be careful with the drone because some of them things are freaking at least 16, 18, 20 feet tall, and there's a bunch of them. So, yes, there will be something within a week, within like week and a half, obviously. Before Christmas, there'll be something. So, see some of you tomorrow. See some of you on Wednesday when we put Christmas lights on this Christmas tree. And then we finish gluing some more Lego stuff, and then we figure out what we're doing next. And I'll see the rest of you next Saturday when we are doing this here. Yeah, I guess we can drag this out a little bit for that last 420.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick indeed. Alright, let's see. We got anything? Got there, got that covered. That's over there. That's up there. Lights are on. Now, I'm really hoping that, oh, in addition to, like, the desk that's here, like, this is a 2-foot by, 4-foot desk here. The new area, there's going to be a 8-foot desk next to me running down beside me as an L. So we're going to have a monster workbench for streams and teardowns and shit for cleaner stuff. The dirtier shit will be downstairs. But it is 420 somewhere. So one last cheers and then I'm out. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Much appreciated. All right. See you next time, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me just run my mouth endlessly as we do. Be groovy to each other. I'll see you next time and have a good rest of your weekend. So I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.